Hey everybody, Mark here. Today we're going to be going over a 19 Ram Laramie, the new style. Really sharp truck, one of the better selling ones, all the features you're ever going to need in them. It's just behind me here, so without further ado, let's do a review and have a look at this beast. Alright everybody, so there you have it. That was probably, I think, my second review on a vehicle. I'm really enjoying doing these videos and I hope you guys are able to get something out of it as well. If you have any tips, feel free to leave them in the comment below. I know I am new to this and I really do want to improve and add value for you guys. Again, I think for this truck, out of 10, just like the Rebel, it would be right around 9, maybe even 9.5, just because you have those extra features, the self-park, the adaptive cruise control, and I think the seats are a little more luxurious and a little more comfortable than the Rebel, even though the Rebel had that really nice red interior. It's very unique that way. So this is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and again, I hope you're able to get something out of it. And if you have any tips for me, leave them in the comments below. You know, I'm open to learning and I want to increase value for everybody. So until next time, I'm Mark, and can't wait to do the next one. All right, take care everybody. So here we go. This is our Laramie with the sport package on it. So you get the sport hood, the rims, the whole sport package on it. Really sharp truck. Again, you have the 6-bolt pattern that changed from the classic Rams. What do you guys think of the new style? Do you like this one or do you like the classic style better? Let me know in the comments below. So again, we have our sport hood there, the Ram badging across the front, the park sensors on the front, then you have your cross path detection right there. That's going to let you know, say you're pulling in a parking spot, somebody's behind a car that you can't see, it's going to beep and let you know that somebody's there. You also have the blacked out headlights. A couple of other things that they changed, apart from just the wheels and the 6-bolt pattern, the box is taller. Goes all the way up to the window now. The roof has that kind of concave in where the shark tail there is, the fin. You can see it better from the back there. So what that's going to do, it's going to streamline the air over the top. It's going to come over the box if there was no bed liner on it, or tonneau cover. They elongated the tailgate. What that's going to do is going to act as an airfoil, so the air flow is going to come down over the box, over the tailgate, the wing essentially, and then down the back. So it makes it a little more fuel efficient, a little less drag. They changed the bumper, a few small things, like they changed where the backup camera is now, from the side to the middle. Very nice truck. If this had a 392 in it, rear end, I don't know if it does, we'll find out. It'll tow just over 12,000 pounds. I think it's 12,750 pounds. If I'm corrected on that, again, just put it in the comments below, and I apologize, but I'm pretty sure it's 12,750 pounds of towing with a 392 rear end in it. In the back here, you have your dual pane sunroof. There is a piece that would come out electronically across. We'll go over that in a minute. Surround sound speakers, you got the 2 in the back, a couple tweeters. Each door has a speaker as well. Can't forget, you have your in-floor storage bins. These will actually pop right out. It's good for putting ice or something in there for long trips. If you need a measuring tape, don't know if you can see that. They have built-in rulers on them. It's kind of cool. I'm a bit of a nerd that way. I like finding the little things that they've hidden throughout. Seats do fold up. You get some storage underneath those. There's a little latch there. Your headrest can fold down. Just push it up, push this button to drop it. It'll keep it up. So this is the back. Really nice truck. Spacious beyond belief. I'm quite impressed with the size of the cab. Biggest in the industry as of right now. It's 4 inches longer. The whole truck is 4 inches longer, and it's all confined in the back. They've stretched that out. Moving up to the front there, don't know if you see in the mirror, that's your blind spot monitor. That'll light up orange if somebody's in your blind spot. You can lock the truck by pushing this button. To unlock it, just stick your hand behind it, and in you get. You have power adjustable foot pedals. It's really handy. You don't need to keep changing your seat around. You can actually just change the feet there, the pedal. On your door, you have 1 and 2 settings, so you can set your seat. Primary driver, you'd want to be number 1, and then number 2 would be anyone else. Folding power mirrors, one of the many drink holders. I think there's about 12 or 14 cup holders in this. It's pretty ridiculous. Lots of openness, lots of visibility. Again, you got the big console here. I'll go over a few other things here. I like the stitching in the seat. And you see the nice detail of the stitching. It almost looks like it's almost hand sewn, but and then of course you got your powered seat there. Alright, we're inside here. Very easy to start, just like the other trucks that we've looked at. Foot on the brake, push the button there, and you're in business. You have the 12-inch display screen on this one, so the big screen. It's pretty neat. Might take you a little bit of time to get used to. A lot going on there, a lot to it. Of course, you got your standard Bluetooth, and then of course you can change the display by pushing the up and down on the steering wheel here. Messages, anything from low pressure to low fuel. Your trip info, fuel economy. So this also has adaptive cruise on it, which you can see right there on the steering wheel. What that's going to do is, say you're driving along on, in our case, 401 in Canada, Ontario, and you have your cruise control on, and somebody's going slower than you are. What that's going to allow the truck to do is sense the speed change. It'll slow down for you. Let's say you pass them, it's going to speed up again by itself. It's really cool. It's kind of freaky, a little bit actually. First couple times, you really trust the truck. I recommend keeping your foot over the brake, but not touching it. And then up on the top here, we have a few controls. The assist is anything from, example, you're in the ditch or somebody's in the ditch, any non-emergency. Your SOS, that's any emergency situation. On a new truck like this, that's a 1-year demo, and both of which have a live operator on the other end. All your controls for your sunroof, and then the power back sliding window. Again, this is a Laramie with a sport package on it. I'm going to jump down here for a sec in the box. What you have here is a wireless charger. Instead of having to run a cable from your phone up the side into the USB outlets, you simply just tuck it in there and it's going to charge for you. Also, they brought back the CD player in the new DT models. Good move, I think. A lot of people have been asking about it. I do enjoy some CDs. I'm only 30, but I guess I'm a little old school compared to some people I know. This is your lane departure. So say we're driving along, that's on. If the vehicle starts to go out of the lane, it's going to correct with the steering wheel ever so slightly and bring it back into line for you. If you have that on and you're trying to change lanes, you need to turn your signal on. That will shut it off, and then it'll turn it back on when your signal comes off. And being a Laramie, you're going to get some of the neater options. You have a self-park on this as well. I did a video a little while back on how the self-park works. Look it up. I believe the video is called "This Thing Self-Parks Itself." Have a look at that. It's kind of neat. For controls, this truck has heated seats, heated steering wheel, and air-conditioned seats. I'm going to turn them on right now. It's a little warm out today, but it's a unique thing. It's pretty cool. You also have your surround camera. So your backup camera, it'll turn with your steering wheel. The dotted line in the middle, that represents your trailer hitch. So you could potentially back straight up to a trailer without using your mirrors. I still recommend using the mirrors. In my opinion, that's the best way to do it. The screen on the left here shows you where your tires are actually going to go when you're making your turn in reverse. So if I'm going backwards and we're going to be turning right, it'll show you where the wheels will line up, where your front's going to go, so you can factor in your front end swing when you're reversing. Really neat option. I'm glad they put it in one of the trucks. Through us with Chrysler, at least the store I work at, it's a 1-year demo for satellite radio. So you have satellite radio for 1 year. Climate controls we've kind of been through. Apps, there's lots going on here. You have your backup camera, you don't need to be in reverse to put that on. That's just a closer up view than the one that we had. Same thing, turn the wheel, it turns with you. You can zoom in, zoom out, all that good stuff. We'll get out of that there. This is a 5-year demo. Shows your fuel prices across the province in our case. It'll update as you drive. Weather reports. Got some cloud on the way. The weather map's my favorite. So some of the stuff won't be active until it's registered in a new customer's name. Then you have your traffic events. So in our area right now, there's no delays. The traffic's moving fine. You see the green there. That indicates that it's good traffic flow. Our navigation screen. We've got the whole 12 inches of navigation screen. Really handy. It's really cool at night. It'll turn black for you to eliminate the brightness. Again, lots of space. You have 4-wheel auto. That's going to allow the truck to decide when it needs to go into 4-wheel drive instead of you physically pushing the 4-wheel high or 2. It'll decide for you. But right now I have it in 2-wheel drive just because I don't need the 4-wheel. It's not a good thing to have on dry pavement. And just one more final look here around the cab. Again, it's 4 inches bigger than the Classic, and it's bigger than all the other vehicles in the industry as of right now. So we've been told by our trainers. And it feels like it too. There's ample space. You won't be wanting for any extra space in this. Bunch of speakers, Harman Kardon sound system.